Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
There hasn't been a game played where defenses don't talk about coming out on their toes and being the aggressor. But boy, when you give up a return like that, you're really starting it on your heels. Let's see how they adjust.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. That's complete. Right around the 8. Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And this
how he catch
it? Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
How did he catch
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run, 42 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
On second and goal, Mahomes toward the pylon, caught, and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Defense is so fine, man.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
Dolphins, nothing. Harrison Butker, kickoff, 14 to 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. Drops the ball, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 21-0.
Harrison Butker, kickoff, 14 to 6.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, here's Tua.
Oh, come
And he'll
on.
be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, the
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's Hardman to return.
Yeah, well, my
And when
damn
it's said
phone
and
is.
done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Coming out of some weird shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on the first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's lots of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line.
23!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. In motion, Hill. To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Everybody calm down. Everybody relax. Got everything under control.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready, set. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
Ah, throw it away.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Black ultra. Green jack. Strike. Check strike. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, that's it. Team, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turn.
Oh, that was my bad. I had to push down.
Appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone.
We got to get
3
the ball
points
back
in your
early.
back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And some room to run now.
Oh my God, bro, look how he could have thought that shit.
Before going out of bounds.
Crazy.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Oh, man, we had a
This has been a
touchdown.
flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment
Come
football
on, y'all,
and
put
start
that
getting guys on
hands
the
up.
ground.
And they'll get this well past midfield
they're
before
not gonna
being
do
stopped
nothing for
just
me.
before the 35.
That shit, man.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, come on.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Everybody
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Let's get this ball back. Oh, shit, this kick.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got
Oh
his
my
man.
God, bro. What are they
And he'll go
holding?
out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Easy, 28 points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey.
Oh my God, look at
and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time.
look at the speed.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And going deep for Hill. Touchdown,
That's all day. Without the block speed, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and without the block speed.
On the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Let's go get that. Let's go get that. Let's go get that.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, let's get a touchdown for it. What a half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
I couldn't get that.
Down to McKinnon. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here you go. Get this kick right quick.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Got right where he's going.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud.
All right, let's work.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Fields this way up at the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a... And he loses the football the second time.
Oh, my God.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Now Edwards-Helaire. That's room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And some room to work. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go, set.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll get about 3 as he's
taken
taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A handoff running left is Mostert. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Quick slant. Tyreek Hill with it. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Mostert fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh,
and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mahomes throwing into the hands here of Hardman. And some space here.
Look at the bullshit.
And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. A big play there for KC. 44 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
All right.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
I couldn't get over there.
Back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 79 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 4-yard line.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game